Hi, LiveCitizen. My name is Danielle Bargo, and I am here to tell you why I think Lyndon B. Johnson was the best United States president. I hope you enjoy and vote for me. When Lyndon B. Johnson took office after John F. Kennedy's untimely death, he had an ambitious policy agenda to eradicate poverty within the United States. He thought every citizen should have equal opportunities to succeed, regardless of the economic situation they were born into. He introduced social benefits that would address some of the most fundamental human rights, including health care, hunger, and education. We can thank him for many social benefits that originated in his Great Society Reform Project that we now consider necessary for a stable society. Firstly, Johnson considered the nation's hunger something he couldn't ignore. In 1964, he signed the Food Stamp Act, which gave low-income households the ability to receive, quote, a greater share of the nation's food abundance, end quote. It was created in hopes of alleviating hunger and malnutrition within the United States. It is now ensured that every low-income American, regardless of outside factors, have access to a nutritious diet. Secondly, Johnson had an unwavering commitment to equal access to education. As a former teacher, he had first-hand knowledge of the importance of education for an individual's future life opportunities and for the country as a whole. As a result, he signed the Economic Opportunity Act of 1964, which created Head Start. Head Start was initially a program to help prepare children living in poverty before beginning elementary school. It is now a comprehensive program that addresses education, nutrition, and overall health of not only low-income children, but also their respective families. He continued his commitment to equal access to education with the Higher Education Act of 1965, which provided financial assistance for low-income individuals hoping to attend college in the form of low-interest student loans and federal government scholarships, in other words, FAFSA. Lastly, but most importantly in my opinion, would be his 1965 signing of the Social Security Act that created Medicare and Medicaid. Johnson found addressing health care costs and access to health care of the utmost importance. He found it vital to offer health insurance protection to the elderly, poor, and the disabled. The elderly were in desperate need of relief from medical bills because their out-of-pocket expenses were becoming too much to bear, and many were unable to purchase health insurance because of their high medical costs. Medical bills were a leading cause of poverty for the elderly, and at the time he signed the act, more than 1 in 3 Americans over the age of 65 were living below the poverty line. Thanks to Medicaid, this is no longer the case, with currently only 1 in 10 Americans over the age of 65 living below the poverty line. In conclusion, the next time an elderly relative gets sick, you file the FAFSA, or an unemployed neighbor is able to have dinner, you can thank our man Johnson. Thanks for watching, thanks for your vote, and I hope I have convinced you that LBJ was the best U.S. president. Thank you.